as well. One last idea I want to share with you, which is such a simple concept from such simple words, but has incredible ramifications. Moshe Rabbeinu talks to the Jewish people and he says, I want you to remember when we entered into Mitzrayim, there was a very few amount of people. How many people entered into Mitzrayim? 70. 70 people entered into Mitzrayim. How do you say 70 in Hebrew? Shivim. And then it adds another word. Shivim nefesh. Nefesh means soul. Actually, that's wrong. It should be shivim nefashot. It should be in the plural. But it says shivim nefesh. Nefesh is the singular. It's in the singular. 70 soul. So grammatically it's not correct. But when it comes to the parsha and the way it's described, it is correct. 70 soul. Why is that? And by the way, contrast this to the children and family of Esav. When it talks about the family of Esav, Yaakov's brother and his descendants who are not Jewish, it says nefashot. It does pluralize. So you're able to pluralize it. Why is this? I want to share with you something very, very important. The Jewish people are always considered, if there's 70, if there's 1,000, if there's 600,000, you always understand them as being one person, connecting to one soul. Because the Jewish people each have an individual soul. That is true. But we actually have a collective soul as well. Ish echad, belev echad. Like we are described as having at Har Sinai. At Mount Sinai, we had one collective soul. We were ish echad, belev echad, with one heart. That is the essence of who we are. We are one people. There is an amazing idea which I read, which was written in a book, Mein Bet HaShoeva, from Rav Schwab. And he says the following idea. It came back to me. He actually does it in relation to Pesach, in the Haggadah. But he says like this. He says, what is this idea of us having one soul? One soul. What is this concept all about? He says, what is this idea that a person has to see themselves as though they left Egypt? Chayv Adam, lerot et atzmo, ki'ilu hu yatsa Mitzrayim, as though they left Egypt. I never left Egypt. I've never even been to Egypt. What is this all about? Why would a person have to see themselves as though they left Egypt? And there's many answers to this question, but he gives the following answer, and it's connected to this idea of shivim nefesh. It's a deep idea, listen very carefully. It could change your life. He says like this. He says, we look at Jewish people as separate entities that we have responsibility to take over, but they're different, right? He is Moshe, she is Shoshana, or Rachel, or Sarah. We're different. We're just connected by the fact we're all Am Yisrael. He says that is a complete misunderstanding of what the Jewish people are. He says the Jewish people are Ish Echad Belev Echad. We are Shivim Nefesh, we are one soul. And he says that means, when it says that a person has to see themselves as though they left Egypt, it means that they left Egypt. But I've never been to Egypt. You don't remember being in Egypt, but you were there. And he gives the following analogy. He says, have you ever seen a photograph of yourself as a baby? As a 6-month-old? Right? Most people have. How do you know that's you? Does it look like you? Not so much. Does it sound like you? If you could hear it, if there was a video, it wouldn't sound like me. So how do you know it's you? Because someone else told, now on a DNA level, we can connect you. But your cells, soul cells, regenerate every 7 years. So in actuality, it's not really you at all. You're a complete different being to who that baby was. And yet we know it's you. He says the Jewish people are exactly the same. We were born, where? When we left Egypt. When we left Mitzrayim, we were born. That is your leda. But it doesn't look to me as such, it's still you. So he says the Jewish people aren't past, present, and future. We are one big organic whole that covers all of Jewish history and every single soul that comes out of us for all of Jewish history. So when it says See yourself as you left Egypt. You yourself left Egypt. But I don't remember leaving Egypt. So what? You don't remember being a baby either. That was still you. You don't remember every event that happened to you as a teenager. It's still you. When the Torah says you left Egypt, it means you, literally you. And if you don't realize it's you, you do not understand what it means to be part of Am Yisrael. That is you as a baby. On a DNA level, you are connected to who you were as a baby. On a DNA level, you're connected to those original Jews that left Egypt as well. So it all comes together. So shivim nefesh means, my dear friends, that you are part of one collective organic reality that is called Am Yisrael, the Jewish people. And that is how we are meant to connect and relate to each other. And that's why we have the mitzvah to take care of each other, because we are ish echad, belev echad. Have a great, successful day. Zav Yamatz.